Nunn will control out on top. Dish on the cutter. That's Horton Tucker. And the cleanup, finally an offensive rebound that turns into points. Second chance opportunity for Dwight.
And Dwight was saying, go ahead, Claxton, go over and try to block it because that's going to free me up to get to the rim. And it's exactly what happened.
A +8 in second chance points for Brooklyn. Defense to offense, 3-on-2. Right wing Ellington, right it up and in. Lakers on the run to score. And it's a 2-point game. Timeout, Steve Nash.
Wow, a traditional fast break where you ran to get a layup as opposed to running to get behind the arc. As defense starts it all. Another look at THT. Getting to the rim, missing, but there's Dwight to clean it up. And then the defensive stop, the steal, the fast break. The Lakers down by only 2.
When you order carry-out, choose Domino's Carside Delivery. Check in when you arrive, and we guarantee we'll be headed out the door less than 2 minutes after your order is ready. If anything slows us down, your next pizza is free. Put Domino's new 2-minute guarantee to the test.
That's half the fun of a new house, seeing what people left behind in the attic.
Well, saving on homeowner's insurance with Geico's help was pretty fun, too.
Oh, it's a tiny dancer.
Well, they left a ton of stuff up here.
Well, enjoy your house.
Nope. No, thank you.
Geico could help you save on homeowners and renters insurance.
At Jiffy Lube, it's our job to keep you moving. With a full range of services from oil changes and tire rotations to filters, wipers, and more, we've got what your car needs right when you need it, so you're ready for whatever's next. Putting you in the driver's seat of car care, that's a job for Jiffy.
If you're a guy over 40, take it from me, Frank Thomas. Nugenix Total Teeth will help you feel like the man you used to be.
Right, like that stuff actually works.
Hey, buddy, up here. The key ingredient in Nugenix is clinically researched to totally work. Hey, buddy, check it out. My workout's a lot better. I'm feeling stronger and more energetic with a lot more drive. I'm back to being the big hurt. You still don't believe me? Just send a text. Get a complimentary bottle. Come on. You're stuck in park right now. And trust me, she'll like the difference too. Hey, guys, it's time to start your engine.
To get your complimentary bottle of award-winning Nugenix Total Tea, text GOLD to 42424. Samples are not available in stores. Text now and we'll include a bottle of Nugenix Thermo, our most powerful fat incinerator ever, with key ingredients to help you get back in shape fast. Absolutely free. That's GOLD to 42424.
Jack in the Box game summary. Here's what you missed. If you haven't been with us, THT. Again, with a lot of the other veterans sitting, it's THT's time to assert himself. We saw him do that last year also. Second chance points. Stu has been just harping on this, and rightfully so, throughout the course of the game. Brooklyn has really been banging those offensive boards. And Malik came on and put him up quickly and played good. And as Mike Trudell talked about, he'll play maybe as much as his defense takes him, because you know that he's got that offensive prowess.
Lakers came out of the timeout in a full court zone press there, so a little different wrinkle.
We're past the halfway mark here this afternoon of the third quarter. Edwards. Boy, a three-pointer. And for Brooklyn now, that is their 7th of the afternoon. That was David Duke Jr. hitting the jumper from the outside.
Every time the Lakers get close, the Nets have had the answer.
Little up fake that time by Nunn. Ellington open, catch and shoot. And nothing but nets there to get the rebound defensively. Lakers shooting 43%. They've nearly caught Brooklyn, who's just percentage points ahead of them. And there's a little jumper into the lane.
Thomas again.
Boy, that's instant offense, isn't it?
He's showing you got to defend me when I touch it, boy.
He's got the most attempts from the field. No surprise there. 11 in and out, heartbreak. Dwight doing work, can't finish, keeping his hand on it, and then it's going to be taken again by Duke. 72-65. Claxton going all the way. Seems like he'd lost control of it, and off the rim it went. By the way, team fouls, 3 for Brooklyn, 2 for the Lakers. Yeah, and taken by Duke. Ellington's back. There's Duke Ellington going up against David Duke. Nicely done.
Good defense by Ellington.
Here is Ellington at the corner on its way. And he can't hit. So Ellington tonight is
struggling.
3 for 9 overall and 2 for 7, I believe, from three-point country. Thomas, what else? Up and went. Going to be taken by Bazemore. Let's see Reeves back in the game in a moment. All the way to the rim. Dwight's there, but he's going to get fouled because Bazemore couldn't finish, and he's fit to be tied. But he wasn't able to put that one home, but Dwight Howard. Jack was Superman. Dwight's Superman. We've had a couple of men of steel here wearing the purple and gold throughout the course of their careers. What do you think of that look, Stu?
I wished I had it.
You know what? I do too.
You do?
I do.
Why don't you buy me one of those wigs then?
Oh, try to grow it.
That ain't happening.
That's what I was really hoping for. Man, it's early in the season. This is game 1. Get your game day essentials straight to your inbox. You got plenty of time. With your pregame email before every game, you'll get key info like where to watch, projected starters, matchup storylines, and more. Sign up on Lakers.com/email.
You know what would even be better than me?
If I did that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. That would really... And Halloween's coming.
Oh, yeah.
Halloween's coming. That should be your get-up.
Do we have a game on Halloween? I believe we do.
Like I said, there's the opportunity to show it off.
By the way, we already...
Does that mean you're not going to do it?
No, I'm not abruptly changing the subject. I just thought I was moving on to something else. I'll do it. Here it is going to be taken... Yeah, you heard it here, didn't you? You marked it down. Stu's like, I'm marking it down.
No.
Whatever you want me to wear, Stu. You're choosing it. I'm wearing it. You're choosing it.
I already chose it. You can wear anything else from the neck down, but top of that skull.
By the way, we want to, already make mention of everybody on the crew here, in the truck, here in the arena, the women and the men that helped bring us Laker basketball. So many of them have been with us for years, and it's just great to see everybody again. It's like first day of school when you come back, and Mark Shaw leading the way, the Dubba, and everybody else. It's going to be a fun year here on Spectrum Sportsnet. All but 12 games we'll have here on Spectrum. There'll be a few that are national TV only. In fact, a dozen of them will fit that bill, including opening night. 73-67.
Opening night against the Warriors.
Yes,
You've noticed that we don't get to see the Warriors.
But all Warriors games will be on national TV only.
National TV.
Yeah.
That's not right.
Remember last year, a couple years ago, it was all Clipper games.
Yeah.
We didn't get to do any Clipper games. Monk off the window, at least trying to shoot off the window. Then we got bodies tumbling down. And we're going to get a whistle and a stoppage in action with 3:02 remaining here in the third.
That'll be on Dwight. Dwight's picking up the loose ball foul there. That's number 4 in the foul department for Dwight.
Let's mention it again. No Westbrook, no Ariza, no LeBron, no Carmelo tonight for the Lakers. And, boy, you want to go down the list. No Blake Griffin, Kevin Durant, Kyrie, Joe Harris, James Harden, James Johnson. And you know who I did mention who's not playing tonight, too, and I think is a really good acquisition for them because I like this player, and he was the leading scorer in the Olympics this year for Australia, Patty Mills.
Yeah.
He's going to fit a real nice need for them.
Yes, he is.
Patty's getting the night off, the day off. THT front court attacking 47 for the Lakers. Monk looks to attack. Oh, great play. Got him in the popcorn machine. We think of you every night, Chicky.
Did a nice job of anchoring that pivot foot and let the defenders fly right by.
Thomas.
Oh, that's an offensive foul.
Oh, and selling it very well that time was Reeves.
Another look at Monk. Whoops.
Ooh, he is right.
Defender just out of bounds by the time that Monk decided to release the ball.
Monk's got 12, one of 3 Lakers in double digits. Behind the back, Horton Tucker puts the brakes on. Oh, look at Dwight going to the dribble, trying to get to the basket. And he's going to get fouled. Dwight Howard.
Nice 3 out of 4 from the stripe in this encounter.
Tell you what, he's been working on it last year, though. 58% yard, I guess. Dwight, though, 11th in the history of the league in rebounding and the top active rebounder. 13th all-time in blocks and top active in blocks in the NBA. Third stint here. 6th team in 7 years. By the way, he made a couple more threes last year, so he has a career-high 5 now.
Wow.
Yeah. I remember when he made one a couple years ago. It was his second career.
You know, when you watch him warm up, he shoots a lot of threes, and he shoots a pretty good percentage from that distance with nobody guarding him.
Ooh, look at this drop pass underneath. Around Howard to score. David Duke.
That was some move. Nice, strong finish by Duke.
After a good dish, back to him. Coming up on the 2-minute warning here in the third quarter.
5 seconds. That's close to a
5 seconds. Yeah, he just bullies his way on the baseline.
If you're
went up and under.
Excuse me. If you're dribbling the ball free throw line and down, but you're back to the basket, you only have 5 seconds to do something. I don't know the rule. I like the rule.
Well, you got to know the rule because Monty McCutcheon will be calling us constantly if you don't say, I know the rule, and this is what it is. So just live with it. I like it. Here is Monk. Taken by Thomas on the rebound. Lakers 7 for 20 from downtown. Exactly the same as the Nets. Thomas,
you know that's going up.
There's the floater. Gets knocked down, and he'll shoot free throws. Cam Thomas. I'm going to mention a stat because I want to let you know who number 1 is because he's one of your guys. Cam Thomas, 4th highest points per game ever for a first-year player at LSU. Number 1, most points ever by a first-year player at LSU.
Can't be the big fella.
Pistol
Pete Maravich.
Your guy, Pistol Pete.
Well, he averaged. You remember when he averaged? Well, you don't remember. You're not old enough. He averaged 44 points per game without a three-point line. He was 30 years before his time.
43.8 as a sophomore in 68, which was his first year. Mahmoud Abdul-Rauf, 30 as a freshman. And Bob Pettit, 25 and a half back in the 50s.
Oh, there's Austin with his first shot.
Reeves, count it, baby. And then a whistle away for the ball, but we're going to count the basket. Welcome. I know it's the preseason, but welcome, Austin Reeves.
I mean, he's been on the court for 12 minutes. That's his first shot, and he drilled a long three-pointer. I mean, just catch, fire, splash. Then the loose ball foul as they trying to box out Dwight Howard. They get called for pulling him to the floor. So the two bigs in there battling, and Dwight gets the benefit of the call for right now, at least. The referees are discussing dinner plans.
Well, there's Reeves. Stu, Wichita State for a couple of years and finished at Oklahoma. Undrafted rookie. I know that's Oklahoma and you're a Nebraska guy, but you're okay with it. Both parents hooped at Arkansas State. And again, congrats on him getting the new contract from a two-way to a regular deal. So you mentioned it. We got a little cleanup.
Yeah, someone got a little busted lip there.
Yeah. And so we'll have a break in the action.
Well, they're going to the video to see why there's a busted lip.
There it is. It's the right, trying to box out.
Yeah, well, as he was going down, the right elbow arm of Dwight catches him right in the chops. So now they're going to look to see if this was anything un-basketball related.
All right, as we play the game, you make the call. What do you think, Stu? You were awful at it last year. So, no undue pressure. So you might as well just start with a...
And you were so good.
Just get my mouth shut and let you go out on that limb. So here we go.
I'm not afraid to go out on that limb.
I don't think it's going to be you. I don't know. We only got that quick look. I was looking up at the scoreboard.
Well, a lot of times, though, fouls are called due to reputation. I mean, certain plays are called due to reputation. And, you know, Dwight has a reputation of being able to, of throwing people around, and that might go against him in certain plays. This time, I don't know if he was being pulled down, so I just think his arm was there.
we just got a technical foul. You talk about a reputation, and it's Dwight Howard. So Dwight was, I think, trying to explain his side of what was going on. And so he was at midcourt with Frank and a bunch of others, and the referee overheard it. Whatever Dwight was saying, now whether the referee was part of the conversation, which is probably could have been, he overheard it and got a little sensitive on it.
He doesn't have to be part of the conversation if you say something negative about him.
That's what I'm saying. That's called eavesdropping.
He got rabbit ears, boy.
Eavesdropping.
How many times have you seen a player on the bench get a technical foul for saying something?
Without question in that regard. So rack up technical number 1 for Dwight. Somebody keep a running tally. There'll be a few. 79-74, Nets on top.
They're taking a real long look at this.
Right, for game number 1. Want to do it right. Minute 22 to go in the third, and this game is ground to a complete halt. But again, the first of 6 in the preseason, Laker fans. And again, the game Tuesday, I'm sure most of you have seen or read or heard. It was initially going to be in the evening. It has been moved to 3 o'clock in the afternoon because the Phoenix Mercury of the WNBA will be playing a WNBA playoff game that night, and they hold.
Is that Tuesday or I thought it was again?
Wednesday.
Yeah.
We travel Tuesday. Yeah. Wednesday. So there you go. Wednesday. Thank you, Stu.
Yeah, you're quite welcome.
So the WNBA playoff game will be Wednesday night, and the Laker game will be at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. 3 o'clock. And then it's on the Chase Center later on.
Where again, we won't get to see, if we get another look at that play that they're looking at. Look at Dwight's right arm. He swings back right there and catches the defender right in the chops.
Well, to me, it's like he was feeling around thinking he was going to be there, and when he wasn't right there, his arm was going to swing back a little bit more.
They don't normally want to deal too much with intent.
Anything in the head. Anything in the head.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
If you get contact above the neck, they're going to probably penalize you. You can tell them I didn't mean it all you want.
Right. Kind of like a football play. You're hit up around the helmet doing anything, whether you meant it or not, inadvertent.
Yes, we are. I'm good with that.
So I assume we're going to get the verdict here.
Flagrant foul, same play on Dwight Howard, but it's being back into the face. Therefore, because there's not in the penalty here, the Brooklyn is going to go down and shoot 2 shots. And the ball.
Wow. Did you get? Well, after all of that, what they called is a loose ball foul on the Nets and then a flagrant foul on Dwight. Since the Nets aren't in the bonus, there'll be no free throws for the Lakers, but the Lakers are out of fouls, so there'll be free throws for the Nets, and they get possession of the basketball.
And again, that was a really long delay. I understand the NBA Finals are not in the balance here, but they like to get it right. But again, this is preseason game number 1.
It's almost like a halftime stoppage here. It was almost 7 minutes.
A tutorial on how to get it right and by the game officials this afternoon. So the free throw by Thomas. Why not throw Thomas out there? That arm is warm.
He's the game's leading scorer. You might as well get down there.
Shooting 50% from the floor. Hasn't made a 3, though. And shot 7 free throws, made 6 of them. Would go with 4 rebounds and a dime.
He's got 18 points in 19 minutes.
That's right. Couldn't keep up that shot a minute, but he's certainly got the point a minute going.
He's got the point a minute going, is right.
Now Dwight will shoot free throws. 80-74.
And then go to the bench. That's his 6th foul, isn't it?
Well, if you were thinking about getting out of here early, Stu, forget it.
I thought they weren't in the bonus.
There's KD. This crowd has been very patient.
Based on the,
I'm being honest with you.
Based on the stat monitor, that's number 6 on Dwight.
Everybody's just sitting silently and waiting for it to unfold.
Well, the referees haven't been told or anything, or maybe the number isn't correct, but Dwight is still on the floor.
Joel Ayayi is in for the Lakers. By the way, he's going to be wearing number 17 out of Bordeaux, France. He grew up idolizing Boris Diaw. You remember Boris Diaw?
Absolutely.
What a great versatile player he was. Ayayi right there, undrafted out of the Zags. Yeah, so you were right. Dwight's out.
He shouldn't have shot a free throw. I mean, the Nets should have selected somebody, I guess.
So they are. They should select LeBron. Come out here with your shorts on, LBJ. This is 8 minutes plus, by the way, since we've had action. 8 minutes. And Dwight is done officially for the night. So Chaundi Brown is in. And he can't knock it down. So Chaundi Brown.
They won't even be in still. Probably the free throws.
Well, it's coming on 9 minutes now.
Well, before they
NBA action at its finest right now.
Preseason.
Crowd's into it, though, and it's good to see this throng. Got a text that said 16,000 in attendance tonight. I think they said 16,000 like right on the nose.
That's hard to do.
It really is, isn't it? Let one more guy in. We got to get to 16.
Let the 16,000 guy get out. Yeah, you can't come in, man. You're the 16,000.
Yeah.
We want to give it at 15,999.
Ding, 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 ding. 16,000. All right, so after all this, Brooklyn will have it. It's 82-74. Nets on top of the Lakers. We're still in the third quarter.
Game.
Yeah, like for real.
Can we resume play?
This is amazing. He's going to have to come back in.
Yeah, till the next dead ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean.
So Brown returns. Out of the game for the Lakers is Oliver. So Cam Oliver was in, and now he's out, and now he's waiting. And Cam will wait for the whistle, and action has resumed. On the way, lob, and the miss. Should have thrown it down, did not. And missing it that time.
That's what you do when you know you're going out the game.
Yeah,
you get that ball and you fire that bad boy up.
Brown's got it.
They'd already put the sub at the bench. I'm going out. Yeah, it's going up into the air.
Sharp was the one who missed the dunk, by the way. Reeves takes it away. Little defense to offense now with less than a minute to play in the third quarter. Lakers down by 6. Monk, Reeves, corner, THT. THT playing the heavy minutes tonight. Nice, 26 minutes. Missed that one. Taken by Brown. Keep it going.
That's right.
Keep it going.
Take me out of the game, will you? Substitute for me. I'll show you.
I got my chance. I'm going to take advantage of it.
I love it.
So 4 points for Brown. Now he's in the mix trying to knock it away. And out of bounds. Great defense that time. Good hustle by the Lakers. Really good work.
Great swarm by the Lakers because the bigger offensive player was on THT, and they really sent 2 or 3 other defenders at him and tip it out of bounds. And with that dead ball, they're going to keep
Brown in the game.
Good.
Yeah. And THT might be done for the evening, you would suspect. Here's the shot baseline after the good move to free himself, and Sharp makes up a little bit for the missed dunk by tipping that one up and in. I think it was Deron Sharp.
Bunk.
Nothing but
Bunk.
net for Malik. Got it. The crowd loves it.
Wow. He knew the clock. did a little crossover step back and drained his third triple of the night. He's got 15 points in 18 minutes as the Lakers go to the fourth, trailing by 3.
Did you know that ticket prices can actually go down right before the game? That's where Game Time comes in. Game Time tracks ticket prices in real time from thousands of trusted sellers, then shows you all the best deals. So we can get tickets at the last minute for up to 60% off. Download Game Time now.
Wendy's new Big Bacon Cheddar is here. Because to make new flavors, you have to go above and beyond, unlike some places.
Wendy's put cheddar on the bun? What do we got?
Sesame seeds.
Yes, seeds!
Try Wendy's new Big Bacon Cheddar today.
For the go-to people in life, there's GoTo Bank, the ultimate banking app with no monthly fees with direct deposit. Your go-to for security, your go-to for value with a free ATM network and 10 times the national average on your savings. Get paid up to 2 days early and unlock overdraft protection. GoTo Bank. It's mobile banking at its best. Open an account at gotobank.com or get a card at a retail store near you.
Do you suffer from sore, aching muscles and stiffness from working out and exercising? Or from normal everyday activities? Now, you can enjoy the relaxing, pain-relieving benefits of deep tissue massage right in your own home with the High-Impact Pro Massage Gun. Using the clinically proven science of percussion therapy, the revolutionary High-Impact Pro allows you to target areas of your body with precisely calibrated pulses of pressure that reach deep into the tissues and muscles in your body. Comparable massage guns sell for as much as $500, but you can get your High-Impact today for just $59.99. And we will include the fork head, round head, bullet head, and flat head with your order. But that's not all. We will even ship your entire order absolutely free. That's right, the High-Impact, the 4 interchangeable heads, and free shipping. All for less than $100. Don't wait. Order your High-Impact Pro today.
Lakers basketball is being brought to you by Nissan. Choose Nissan today for great offers on our most exciting lineup ever. Shop NissanUSA.com. There's your coaching staff of the Lakers for the 21-22 season. And those are the 3 chapters written in this one. 3rd leading scorer in the history of the game, Stu, and he's out there getting some shots up during the timeout.
Misses it, doesn't he?
Eighth in assists, 13th in steals. All right, Lake Show, here we go. Reeves outside, a little bit of a flat shot from distance, and it comes off the heel on shot long rebound. Lakers come out here now playing a little defense on the first possession for Brooklyn of the quarter. Good defense that time by the Lakers. Underneath, though, it goes to the net, and Doumbouya, Sekou Doumbouya, remember he was with Detroit. He is the one, and he scores the backhand layup. No, that's going to be taken by Brooklyn. Duke. That's Devontae Cacok. So welcome back to Staples, Devontae. A couple of years with the Lakers. Wound up playing 20 games with them. And he's wearing number 17 for Brooklyn.
You know, that time Claxton, who got fouled on the attempt, was in the three-point lane forever. It doesn't start when you catch the ball. The count starts when you get in there. And he was posting up on Reeves, and finally they got the ball to him, and he steals. One out of 2 from Claxton. And the Nets go back up by 6.
One minute in. You know, if you hadn't been following the Lakers, you would have thought Cacok was still somewhere on this Laker roster. He played with them in the summer league. Look at Monk doing a little dance, firing it up, battling underneath. Brooklyn battling themselves that time, and the Nets come up with it.
It wasn't a bad defensive sequence by Claxton, who had switched out on Monk and forced him to rush that three-point attempt.
They're working it on top. Thomas controls the basketball. Had a pick by Kaycock if he wanted to. That's good defense by Reeves. Oh, but then the foul right at the end, and the bench explodes. Tell you what, Reeves was draped all over him. Seemed like pretty good defense.
Yeah, it did, and you knew the shot was going up right there. He may have hit him on the arm, though.
That's it. And the bench couldn't see it from there.
And neither did the fan. Or you got to always remember, fans referee with their hearts.
Of course.
Not with their eyes.
Thomas leans in. Whoa! Up the ladder to get that rebound goes Brown. So he's active now on this end of the floor. Now we got a foul on Brooklyn.
Back on Claxton's. So Claxton picks up the foul. That's number 5 on him.
Normally, we would keep a very watchful eye on personal fouls, but
not important.
Be it the preseason, not important.
I don't think the coaches keep an eye on you.
No. Yeah, you foul out, your work's done.
That just gives them another excuse to put somebody else in the game.
Get somebody there. Reeves, catch, shoot. That was literal catch, shoot off the pass from Monk. And now Demboya. Boy, 1-2 on the step and score.
In that case, you got to make him change direction before he's already picked it up a foot from the rim.
Sekou with the score. Well, Brooklyn once again dominating the glass in this game. Lob underneath. Devontae, he always plays so much larger than his frame. And that time he grabbed it and scored.
No, that's a pretty big frame.
All right. Height-wise?
Yeah.
Okay, maybe that
10-point deficit for the Lakers here in the fourth.
Okay, so take this right. Now pull into that parking space. Thanks so much. It's my lunch break.
You know you want that sauced and tossed Wingstop where flavor gets its wings.
I've been on my get back, cop a bag slow. You would never see that. Use the trap dough.
Ready to turn your dreams into plans and your actions into achievements? Explore over 75 programs and 4-week classes at National University. Your future starts today at nu.edu.
Somewhere out west, Lone River does run. Carves and cuts, clears its own path, and the work is never done. So follow the Lone River, where the agave heart does beat. Follow the Lone River, you can stand the heat. For you can hear the river calling if there's a freedom that you seek. Same goes if you're thirsty and just want a cold drink. Lone River Ranch Water.
Welcome, everybody, to the Big Podcast.
Do you know why it's called the Big Podcast? Big stands for I'm beautiful, Spice is intelligent, and you're gorgeous.
Come on in, Draymond, because it's hot up in here.
You dunked on me? I said, oh, my God.
I'm trying to Google. Will I figure it out if I try to Google?
You already lost if you Googling it.
I was trying to let you know that you had a booger in your nose.
Download new episode of the Big Podcast Weekly.
Milwaukee, we did it, baby. We did it.
Trailing the Nets 91-81 in this preseason opener.
You know, back in the day in Arkansas, Malik Monk and Austin Reeves were actually playing against each other in the state championship game. We recruited all over the country. He ends up going to Kentucky. But Reeves played with his older brother, who had an amazing second half. They won.
Look, he was young in that one, in that picture. Ooh.
He looked 12.
And a group outing at a Laker game is the perfect way to entertain clients, boost employee morale, or celebrate any special occasion. So do it. Visit Lakers.com/tickets for more information and let the fun begin. And we welcome the crowds back this season. Of course, still some protocols to go through. By the way, Mac is in the game. Mac McClung is in for the Lakers wearing number 37, right in front of the bench, playing a little defense right now. Underneath, goes right to Devontae, who scores. Haycock, and now the lead is back up to 11, double digits again. Brown leaves it for McClung. Of course, he can really wow you with some highlight plays. Here he is from the outside. Flanked that one off the back rim, but the rebound is collected. Blocked. Boy, they denied Ayayi that time. Thomas, up it goes, and down it goes. Bottom of the well.
I mean, seriously, every time he's touched it, he's either gotten fouled or he's tried to shoot the ball. He's got 21 points.
That one knocked away, then off the foot. Good dive that time. Selling out is Haycock as he comes back to Staples Center. You know, he's got a little extra adrenaline running through him, going against his former mates. Although a lot of the guys he played with
aren't here.
They're not here. Yeah. He's probably looking over there. Where'd they go? Same place I did, somewhere else. Of course, the South Bay Lakers will be cranking it up soon. And we'll see a lot of these players on that South Bay roster. G League waits for the rosters to completely take shape, and then they'll get going about a week or so after the regular season starts. The training camps are all done. They can solidify their rosters. 75th anniversary of the NBA, Stu, and they're going to have another 75 greatest in 75 years this year.
Haycock knocks down the long triple from the top.
Boy, the effort always there for Devontae. Little shake and bake. Brown goes, and Oliver cannot get the rebound. Oliver's in there wearing number 21, Cam Oliver. Got 7.5 to play. Back and forth, knocked down, foul.
Another look at Haycock catching in the top of the key, the furthest three-pointer on the mark, and he makes it count.
Yeah, we've had no logo attempts with this group tonight.
And the logo people aren't playing tonight.
No, they're not, are they? I wonder if one of the logo guys will play Thursday when we're up there. Steph will play, you would think. By the way, Clay's not back yet. You know, Michael's here. We'll talk to him about it. And this is good times had by all right now here in the preseason.
Just keep wishing the best for Clay to overcome
Absolutely.
those back-to-back injuries that he's had.
Ball out of bounds, and Reeves will bring it up. A lot of changes in the NBA. We'll run by a couple of them before the night is over. But as we go through the NBA and the tour this year, we'll obviously get everybody in tune with it. Look at Mac. Mac is always going to put something on a highlight, that's for sure. It goes all the way back to the internet years and years ago for McClung, and he's got a legion of fans that are really rooting for him to make it here in the NBA. Texas Tech University started at Georgetown. A lot of mixtapes of him in high school. He played on the Summer League team, put up 64 in a high school game.
You did that once.
Oh, yeah. Like I told you, during the timeout when I was hurt in street clothes, just like these guys.
He scored 64 points during the timeout.
During the timeouts. Couldn't miss.
All without free throws.
That's right. Or three-point line. Battling underneath. Boy, that is the garbage going. But good work that time. and scored by Dumboya.
Boy, he just used some strength there. He just took that away, basically. The Lakers are reaching for it, and he just says, no, this is mine. Gets fouled, got a three-point opportunity.
You know, like THT, you look at Sekou, and he's in his third year already, and he's 20 years old. When he first got into the league, he was the youngest player. And I'm sure he'll make an impression in the room because his Piston teammates voted him funniest on the roster last year. So he won the comedic award for the Detroit Pistons, and now here he's doing his thing in the New York area. The borough of Brooklyn. Reeves. Little look away pass to McClung. 4 to shoot. Austin's going to attack. The floater on its way. Got to get a bounce. It does not. Going to get it right back, though, as it was tapped off the hands of one of the Nets. Underneath all the way. Can't score that time. That was the Lakers. And Trevelyan Queen. Yeah, Trevelyan Queen, who played at the G League with the Vipers last year, averaged 13 points over the summer, was actually one of the Lakers' better summer league players. You mean reality's here? The summer literally is over. It's the endless summer here, though, in Southern California. Hope you're enjoying us, this action here on Spectrum Sportsnet, wherever you may be. That one is thrown in again, 3 o'clock at Phoenix, Wednesday. Next game. I'm sure a lot of people were tuned in tonight thinking that this game was a night game and figuring, oh, it's over? Yeah, it's going to be. Here's McClung. Now to Reeves, three-pointer. So the Lakers hovering around 30% from 3 tonight. They've made 9 of them.
Yeah, 9 out of 29. So they've missed 20 of them.
We're not going to make them all.
Don't want to make them all, but you want to make a nice percentage.
Listen to me. If they need to improve, without question, as I said, they have been in the bottom third last year of three-point shooting. And especially with the construction of the roster, they need guys to space the floor and stretch it.
Absolutely. All teams do. This is the name of the game now is about knocking down outside shots. Lakers down big.
Baby, I'm home, I'm home, I'm home. Baby, I'm home.
We're always stronger together. Toyota. Let's go places.
I could maybe eat 2 cheeseburgers and a cherry limeade.
Oh, yeah. What size? Route 44?
Go big or go home.
Go big or go home.
And if you're going to do it wrong, do it right.
If you're going to eat
the dessert.
Eat
Buy
a dessert.
the shoes. Besides, the drink is half off.
You have too many shoes.
I know.
This is Theragun by Therabody, the percussive therapy device that has been the secret of professional trainers, weekend warriors, and all-star athletes looking to get to their next level. Visit Theragun.com. Change the way you move.
Ain't nothing better than
NBAstore.com, the official online store of the NBA, and the world's largest selection of officially licensed NBA fan gear. With unique designs by Fanatics, Nike, and all the latest styles for every NBA team, plus one-of-a-kind products and authentic collectibles. Shop now and get today's special offer. NBAstore.com, a Fanatics experience.
Boy, it's great to have the Laker girls back. It's great to be back at Staples Center. We were here all last year, but the fans weren't allowed in until later in the season and at a very limited capacity. But this year we're going to have full houses. And here's our Nissan calendar. Let's get you going through the preseason. This is the rest of the preseason. You see 2 with Phoenix, 2 with Golden State, and 1 with the Kings. All of these games we'll have on Spectrum Sportsnet starting Wednesday at 3 against the Suns. Chase Center on Friday at 7 o'clock. And back here Sunday, Tuesday, and closing things out in Sacramento.
I want you to go out on a limb. I always do. I want you to go out.
Yes, sir.
What Laker is going to score next? The Lakers have only put up 2 points here in the fourth
Yeah,
quarter.
what is it, 24-2?
24-2. So who's going to score for the Lakers?
Queen's going to score.
Queen? Okay.
Trouble with Queen. And he's got the ball, so shoot it! Now here's Reeves. The Lakers do have to get their offense going. Normally a 24-2 quarter, you would really be dissecting it, but in this sense, these are guys that aren't going to be on the regular roster when the season begins, so tough to assess. But again, some work to be done here. It's a 108 game, long decided now here, 108-83.
Yeah, when you're down 25 with 5 to go. It's decided.
Tell you what, though, this crowd hanging in there.
Oh, yeah.
I'm thinking this is a crowd that isn't normally here. And
they're happy to be out.
Yes.
Come on.
Without question. I agree. They're just happy to be at a Laker game. So we invite everybody, make sure you know all the protocols before you come to the game and what you have to deal with. And but again, tickets they're going to be hard to get, trust me, when the season begins.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah. Really difficult.
Really hard.
But not impossible, so do your due diligence, and we'd love to see you here. And Brooklyn, part of that mad scramble in the East. They were the unequivocal favorites, I think, last year after the changes that they made. At least, if you had to make it a choice. And again, they were just like a toenail away from maybe eliminating Milwaukee with Durant's 3 when he was actually turned out to be a 2 when he was on the line late in one of the games. There's KD.
I talked about Anthony Davis being so versatile, but Kevin Durant, another one that, oh my goodness, what do you do with him? He can do absolutely everything.
And again, he has not been 100% the last couple of years. Obviously, the Achilles injury. But then, last year, he was hurt a good portion of the year. Missed 37 games, 23 with a strained left hammy. But then again, his teammates, Kyrie went down, and so did James Harden at some point during that Milwaukee series.
Lakers looking to scratch from the field for the first time in the quarter.
I think they're 0 for 14
0
this
for
quarter.
14, yeah.
Who do you have? I've got Queen to score, but I got
LeBron.
You got well, that's just not fair. Third leading scorer in the league. Turnover, Lakers.
Unless he decides to play in his street clothes.
Let's see if the Lakers can get one. Well, they had an opportunity perhaps to break. Here's Mack with control of the basketball. Over to Brown. On its way. Got it! Why not? The guy who was going to be replaced and went in and got a couple of buckets. And he stayed on the floor.
Yeah, I don't think he's been out of the game since.
No. Can't take him out now. All the way out of it goes. It does not go. Well, again, some other storylines that have not been resolved in the NBA. One in particular, Stu, and I'm kind of curious how this is going to play out. Ben Simmons not wanting to play at Philly and digging in the sand and saying, I'm not playing. And will they try to move him, or will they just stick to their guns?
They're trying, but their asking price is
out of control.
Steep.
Yeah.
And obviously, he's let his mouth write a check that his wallet's going to have to cash because is he going to sit out the whole year if they don't move it? That would be quite a bit of a loss in the table.
Well, also, during the course of this preseason, Laker fans on Spectrum, we'll get you caught up on familiar faces in different places because obviously the offseason, you weren't completely dialed into what was going on. Some big names, changed teams. The Lakers leading the way, quite obviously, in that department. 12 additions, 14 departures, 3 holdovers, 5 guys coming back on return engagements. 1 for the 3rd time.
I just don't want you to get too wrapped up in the beginning of the year, just as far as the results. Well, this is a team, the Lakers, that it's going to take a while, I think, for them to really do collectively what they want to do. As long as they can just continue to keep their heads above water, continue to grow, but most importantly, stay healthy.
8 players with at least a dozen years experience. So just forget about age, just we're talking experience. They're a dozen years. A lot of championship pedigree, quite obviously. But again, the energy that they're bringing. I mean, the short turnaround. Again, it has not been a calendar year since the Lakers won in the bubble. That comes up on October 11th. And it just seems like eons ago, doesn't it? I mean, here's Sharp missing from the outside. And, I mean, the energy was just zapped, and it just kind of stuck with the Lakers last year. Not an excuse. They're just saying there's a ton more energy this year so far in camp. I think Russ brings some of that also.
He brings a lot of that.
Doesn't he? I mean, just the mere presence.
And when you bring in a superstar like Russ that, you know, still is looking for that title, it keeps the hunger going. Melo's another one.
Melo looking for the ring.
Looking for that title. It keeps the hunger going.
And Melo and, of course, Bron have wanted to play their whole careers together, and here they get the opportunity. Edwards hits the 3. So he comes back to Southern California. 5, is that 5 or 6? Come on, Stu. That's 6 nets in double figures. What did it help me out? That's good bounce by Queen. Throw it down. Slam dunk by Oliver.
You wanted me to help you, but you didn't tell me where you needed help.
Yeah, right. I thought it was just, what are we, 11 years in here now? Come on. It was just...
By osmosis, huh?
I know. How did you work with Chip? Did you ever count how many it was?
15.
15 with Chip. And of course, Sunday and Joel, and we got 11 years. I'm still hanging out with you. Happy to see you, Stu. You were getting antsy. You called me. You say, I'm getting antsy. I'm ready to go. And here we are.
Season is upon us.
Yes, sir. That one comes up short by Brown. Goes right to the waiting hands of Queen. He's going to shoot a 3. In and out. We're coming up on 2 minutes to play. We'll have post-game.
Due to that long stoppage we had, this game is about a 4-hour game.
Yeah, no, it's like a regular season game now with a lot of breaks.
A lot of breaks, a lot of free throws. There's been, 67 free throws
You would
attempted.
be, if it wasn't for that, you'd be at Seal Beach right about now. Heading south. Mack for 3. Ooh, too long. But Queen's there to follow.
It was a pass.
Mack's a pretty good passer.
Ain't that good? That wasn't one.
He's looking up at you, Stu. Come on. Part of the most of the crowd, a little of the crowd fleeing into the afternoon now. That one turns and a foul. So we'll see how it all works out with Brooklyn again. New additions to their core of 3. Durant, Irving, and Harden. You know, you got Kyle Lowry and P.J. Tucker down in Miami. Fournier and Kemba went to the Knicks after their little run last year that awoke the New York metropolitan area. You know, things are different when the Knicks have some success, and I know Net fans don't necessarily enjoy that. It'd be nice to get a nice little New York rivalry going between those two. Underneath Queen all the way.
Queen let the defender really alter that delivery.
For the Lakers tonight, they were led by Monk, his 15. Dwight had 11, Ellington had 11, and THT had 10.
More free throws.
Yeah.
This will be number, 39 and 40 for the Nets.
You know who had a quiet double-double tonight? It was Millsap, because he had 10 rebounds. 10 points, 10 rebounds. And you said this could be a nice addition for
I think that's going to be a very nice addition for the Nets, picking up Paul Millsap. And it wasn't talked about that much, but it is a nice acquisition.
I mean, played at least 4 seasons with all 3 teams. I had mentioned that. Had 7 in Utah, 4 in Atlanta, then the last 4 with Denver. 1-year deal on the minimum. 16th year in the league, and if his legs can stay with him at 36 years of age, and can contribute. Of course, LaMarcus trying to get his way back in after the irregularity with the heartbeat. Max got it, under a minute to play. Brown for 3. Yes, sir.
It's his second from long distance. He's now in double figures with 10.
Join the party. Stolen. Queen's got to control and count it. And 1.
Picks up the steal. Then he does a nice little quick jump off on the layup attempt and gets to contact from Kaycock. And he's got a 3-point opportunity here. That's a nice little play there. Here's a little quick jump. Ooh. Don't really plant and go, because that's what the defender's waiting. He's waiting for you to plant.
He went double figures in scoring during the summer. Was with the Houston affiliate in the G League last year, most likely, and will be ticketed to the G League again this year. The league continues to grow. Of course, they have an outlet now there where you go straight from high school to the G League. You've got that thing going on. Or you just forego, some college and go to the G League. All the way, throwing it down is Devontae.
Guess what, Bill? We only have like 10 seconds left.
Yeah, I looked up and all of a sudden there it was. Well, Joel's got Schroeder's old number. Schroeder wound up. Didn't get his 80-plus in L.A., wound up in Boston, where he will be with the Celtics this year. Got Melo here in the purple and gold. Welcome to L.A., Carmelo. Maybe we'll see one, both, or all of them on Tuesday. We'll see. Or Wednesday. I keep saying Tuesday, Stu.
I know.
I know. But preseason game in the NBA on the 75th anniversary in the books, and Brooklyn wins going away 123-97. That'll do it. Make sure to catch our next telecast. It's Wednesday, 3 o'clock, when the Lakers take on the Phoenix Suns, who made it all the way to the finals last year. Access Sportsnet Lakers, driven by your Southern California Honda dealers, is going to start right now. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. See you Wednesday in the Valley of the Sun.